Hi guys, and welcome to my feet. Yay, happy feet. No, I'm joking. I found this position a bit more comfortable than others. Some of you guys might find this a bit weird, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. This video. So I'm gonna sit down and I'm going to very much go into a lot of detail of this beautiful iPhone 5 and really compare and contrast me moving over from BB to iOS, which is Apple's operating system, and then a bit of comparing with like Android and other phones in the market for the same price. Let's get right into it, people. I've got a long list of things here. This video might last about 20 minutes, but hope you bear with me. This time the audio quality is going to be a bit better because I am using my proper audio microphone, and let's get right into it. So this is the case that the iPhone 5 came in, and already you can already see why Apple is making so much money. You can see why their company is worth more than $100 billion. The packaging is absolutely exceptionally beautiful. This case is I can't tell you how good the kind of materials feel. You can see the iPhone 5 logo there. You can see the Apple logo there. Another Apple logo. It's just a very beautiful case, and it is also air compressed. So let's open it up, and it feels so good to open it up. And there you go. And that's how the iPhone 5 would come in this right top of here. Okay, so from a design standpoint, this phone is exceptionally beautiful. It's probably is it probably is the best looking smartphone on the market today, and Apple actually hires a standalone person to design this beautiful piece of engineering and so on and so forth. So from a design standpoint, it's actually 18% thinner than the previous version of the iPhone 4S. It's 20% lighter, and back is made of anodized aluminum, which actually feels really good. When you just it just feels really good. And one thing I want to point out before we get into this review is that this home button, it feels so good. I could click this button all day because it feels that good. Yes, but in reality, guys, this phone feels in reality it feels about half the size, half the weight of the iPhone 4S. It feels so light. Hold on a second. If you get this Apple here, just for comparison, guys, just for comparison, this Apple here actually weighs more than my iPhone 5. It's really Apple's really bad. This Apple feels is actually quite a tiny bit more than my iPhone 5. So if you want to get Apple out, guys, and get any Apple, any random Apple, even a big Apple, it will be actually way more than the iPhone 5. So it's just for comparison purposes. That's how much the iPhone 5 actually weighs. Okay, I've got a long list of things here, so let's get right into it. Okay, the next thing now is the sleep wake button. This thing is great. I love it. You can put your iPhone. It sounds like a really small thing to do, but I'm glad Apple has made the standalone button just to turn on or sleep and wake up your phone just like that, just with one button. Because the BlackBerry just didn't have that. It didn't have that capability. I think you had to pay like some stupid button. I think it's like Shift Q or something dumb like that. But I never used it because it was that. It wasn't comfortable to use. This is so simple. You hold up phone like this, and then you press the button at the back, and then you go, it's on. What's happening here? It's on or it's off. It's really as simple as that, and that's what I find really beautiful about the iPhone 5. That's a really big deal. I really love that. Okay, so once you actually turn on the phone, and then you go to this lovely, beautiful menu here, sliding to unlock. It's another small thing with the iPhone 5, but it's a really big difference from the BlackBerry. I think logging in with the BlackBerry was a bit tedious. You had to press the button, and then sometimes you had to write this long password, if you had a password anyway. And I found that just a tiny bit tedious. It wasn't fun to actually log into your phone. But now with the iPhone 5, it makes logging into your phone it's some kind of sort of game. It's really fun to do it. All you have to do is swipe to unlock, and then press your numbers, and you're in the fly you go. That's the wrong password because I'm not going to show you my password because that'd be stupid. And I really love that. That feature makes logging into my iPhone and using my iPhone much more funner from the get-go. Um, Okay, so once you're in, I'm gonna log in without you in the screen. Okay. So once you're into the phone, you have such a simple layout. It's really nice and simple. And what I love about the iPhone is how smooth it is to get from one page to the other. It's actually really beautiful, really smooth. And if you go to any Android phone, even the ones claiming to have these high beefed up specs, like the S4 and the S3 and the HTC One, the Galaxy, the Xperia, all those phones, you can feel that kind of lag when you turn from page to page. But iPhone doesn't have this, or iPhone 5 at least. It doesn't have that lag, and that's what I really love about the iPhone 5. It's very, very smooth. So let's talk about the apps on this phone and how it's actually changed my life from from coming over to the boring BlackBerry, which has crap abysmal apps which no one actually wants to use. And the first app which has changed my life the most, sad or not, is something called London Bus or Bus London. And this app has changed my life because now when I go to when I'm going somewhere and catch the bus, I can plan my life ahead. So if I go to nearby stops, oh, I can't show you this because now you know where I live. You go to nearby stops and then click any bus. Okay, I clicked a random bus stop in London, and basically what it comes up with is this nice, beautiful timetable, and it tells you all you need to know about getting from A to B and when the bus is going to come. And this is great. So now I know this bus is coming in 10 minutes. So now I'll plan my life ahead. So I'll get there just about on time or like 1 minute before the bus comes. And this is really changing my life. So from now on, no more waiting outside the bus stop in the cold or in the rain. 'Cause I know exactly, well, more or less when the bus is going to come, which is actually really great. Because the other day I was walking down the road, right? I was on the way to the bus stop, and then I checked the bus app, and I found out that it was leaving 1 minute. If I carried on the way I was, it would take me about 3 minutes to get there. So I started running, and I got there just on time, and that made a big difference because now I got there about 5 minutes earlier to my destination, which is great. The next app I want to talk about is Skype. It's another great, 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 great app. Um, let's go to it. I think it's here. Skype. And now what I can do is what I love the most when I'm talking to my sister, when I'm talking to my friends, whatever. I can now Skype on the go with this beautiful, beautiful HD camera. It's a 1.2 megapixel camera, cracking in 720p HD video calls, which is great. It is actually really, really great, and a lot of you probably won't understand how handy this is. Because, for example, if I don't want to take a phone call, I can use Skype for free. And I'm a person that's always about and in and about, and it really has changed my life again. The next app rather, is called Metro, and maybe to you French people, you've obviously familiar. This word is quite familiar to you. It is the underground, basically. And here in the UK, in London, we have something called the Metro newspaper. So it's a really widely known newspaper, right? And what happens, just about any train station in the morning, and in and around train stations, you see lots of men handing out these Metro papers. And sometimes, um, reading the newspaper, okay, this might sound a bit lazy, but reading the newspaper can sometimes get a bit tedious. It's a bit big, it's a bit clunky. You're on the bus, maybe you're on the tube, maybe, and maybe you have a lot of stuff with you. Maybe you have like a big bag with you and another small bag on your left hand side, and sometimes you just don't want that big bulk, sorry, of a newspaper. But what this app does to you, these things sound so small, but it's a big difference. What these apps, this is called Newsstand, and then you can get just about any newspaper, any famous newspaper, on this Metro, on this app called Newsstand, and especially I've got something called the Metro app, and I love it. I can't express to you how much I love this app. It's like the best newspaper app ever. You can see that beautiful, gorgeous display. It's actually very, very beautiful. And then when we go, then what happens is these newspapers are released every single day in the weekday, right? But for the iPhone, you don't have to like go in real life and ask the newspaper and take it for free. By the way, these apps are free. The Metro is actually free. Now it just downloads automatically for you about 4 a.m. Because I woke up the next day about 4 a.m. and I saw it was already downloaded there. Let's go into it. And again, these things you just couldn't get on BB. BB just didn't have these things. And you can just scroll down and look at this beautiful, gorgeous text, and you can read the whole article. And what I love about it is how intuitive it is. All I have to do is get one finger and drag from one side to the other, and already I'm on the next page of the newspaper. And this is exactly the same newspaper which comes out in real life, and it looks better than real life, which is really funny. Again, I go to the next page, next page, and it's so much more easier than reading a newspaper. It sounds lazy, but it is, and that's the truth, people. And it really has changed my life. I can now read the newspaper on the go, quickly, easily, and effectively. And for all you London people out there, I've got another app called BBC. Now let's see where I put it. Okay, so I've got a folder called News, and there you go. And then you can watch. You can just like Metro. You could read all the newspapers and all that stuff and all the latest things. And then, but what's also great, which is unimaginable on a BlackBerry, is that now you can actually watch it live from the iPhone, and it's much. I think you could watch it live from the BlackBerry, but it's so much more easier. BlackBerry had glitch upon glitch upon glitch of getting through, especially video stuff, and it wasn't fun. But this is just like 2 taps, and I'm in. I'm watching BBC News live, quickly and again, quickly and effectively. And the same thing goes for the app called BBC iPlayer. And which I use this more than my laptop. I use this more on my iPhone now than on my laptop. Because as you can see, let's watch the Syndicate, which came out yesterday. It looks better on my iPhone than on my laptop. When I look at my iPhone now, I see this beautiful display. When I go to my laptop, which has a lower PPI, it looks pretty ugly. The iPhone has a beautiful, beautiful display, and watching videos in it is actually glorious. Now, photo sharing, something small, something bleak. So before we talk about photo sharing, let's talk about the camera itself. And let me tell you, people, the camera on the iPhone is anywhere from amazing to bloody amazing. It's great. So if we just touch the camera button, it takes photos rapidly and quickly, and the quality of the photos are absolutely beautiful. And what you can also do, so I'm still new to this iPhone, so I'm still finding my way around things a bit slowly. You can actually tap to focus, which is beautiful there. So if you want to focus on that, you can focus on that. Let's put something else in the camera. Let's move it further away. If I want to focus on the keys, I can focus on the keys. It's really that simple. If I want to focus on the case now, I can focus on the case again. It's really, really that simple. And it's actually really fun to use. And if you want to zoom in, it's as simple as just opening up like that. It's that simple. Simple as that. Very intuitive, very fun to use, very easy to use. It's a camera app that you want to use quickly on the go all the time for all of your camera apps, for your camera needs. And maybe this camera might even be better than the camera I'm using right now that I use to do my videos and stuff. So I should give it a try to do some covers of it sometime in the future. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Yeah, so photo sharing. Instagram. I'm now on the Instagram wave, people, and Instagram is not short of anything but amazing. Let's find where I put it. Social. Instagram. Now what I can do, I can choose any photo. Again, this is small, but photo sharing on BlackBerry was crap. Wait, let's talk about the BlackBerry and how the BlackBerry works with this kind of stuff. Let me find where's my BlackBerry gone? I had it here just a minute ago. Where did I put it? Okay, here's my BlackBerry. Okay, here it is. This had like I don't even know what megapixel this camera was. It was crap. All I know is crap. It was like 2 megapixel and no bloody flash. No flash. and that really annoyed me. So photo sharing wasn't that fun. The photos looked really ugly, very abysmal, very bleak. Nothing you would want to share. And when you did want to share it, it was a slow, long, boring process. But now with Instagram, which by the way is not on BlackBerry yet, and if you want it on the Z10, you still need to go and sideload it from the Android marketplace, which is a bit stupid. I have no idea why it doesn't have Instagram on the Z10 yet, but hopefully it should have it soon. But anyway, this is the photo I took today, um, and this is just a normal photo at the moment. So you can crop it. Let's zoom in and crop it like that. And then you can use any one of these effects with Instagram. Instagram is great. I've just been banging out photo over photo of Instagram. If you want like a 80s image, you can use this one. Yes, I've been banging out photos and photos and just using Instagram all day because Instagram is that great. And with Instagram, you can also share it to Facebook pretty easily as well. And you can make your photos so much richer just by using these filters and effects. It's great. Now, what came on the 4S now? Siri. Again, Siri is very, very, very great. I love it. It's probably one of the best applications, and it has changed my life a little bit for the better. Because it allows me to do such small things like this. Let's go into it. Whoops, going on here. What are the... Oh, crap. Sorry. I hate messing up. What is the weather in London? And it gives you this beautiful display. And what I like about it even more is that Siri is very, very intuitive. It speaks to you like a proper human being. You don't have to give this like coded instructions. You can speak to it like a friend. So let's do this. How about Thursday?
Okay, here's the weather for London tomorrow.
Again, so you can speak to it like it's your friend. It's smart. It's like a real human being. It's smart as a calculator. We all know how smart calculators are. Let's do one more thing, which a lot of football fans really like. What are the current standings in the Premier League?
Here are the standings for Premier League.
And it gives you this beautiful, beautiful display of everything. The wins, the loss, all the points and things. It tells you who's first and everything. It's absolutely beautiful. And I love Siri to bits. It really has helped me out. So instead of searching and stuff, I can just ask Siri in about 10 seconds, and Siri can give me all the information I need right here on my iPhone 5. Okay. Watching videos. Watching videos is fun. It is very fun on the iPhone 5. And let's check it out. Okay, here I've got Hiromi. You guys all know I love Hiromi. And because the screen is so small with such a high DPI, it makes HD viewing look even more HD than it already is. It's actually beautiful. So now I can watch Hiromi BQE on the go. Again, something you couldn't do, something you don't want to do in the BlackBerry because the screen ratio. This is the 16:9 aspect ratio, which is absolutely fun for watching watching movies, and it's great. So this is Touch. Guys, I'm a proud fan of Touch. It's made by Kiefer Sutherland, the guy from 24, also named as Jack Bauer. It's a great Touch. It's a great series, and now I can watch this on the way to on the tube when I go to work. It's actually really, really great. Okay, another big thing to point out is, again, these things seem so small, but it's a really big deal. It's scrolling through a video. Sometimes you might be on YouTube sometimes, right? And then you might have a really long video. And then, like, the integers between each point you can go through the videos, like 5 minutes long. So the only thing you can do is, like, go through, like, 5-minute gaps. But with the iPhone 5, you can actually do something really smart. It's called scrubbing. So if I scrub from the top, it's called high speed scrubbing, and I can go through it very quickly. But say if I want to go through like to the exact millisecond, I can now go down a little bit like this. Oop, oh crap! I pressed the iPhone button by accident. Oop. Let's go back to it. Yes, if I go down a little bit like this, go away. It's hard speed scrubbing. So now I can go a bit slower, really easily. It's not gonna go that fast. But if I want to go down even more, fine scrubbing. and this goes literally to the millisecond, and I can pinpoint exactly where I want to go. And this is really helpful when watching movies like this, which is about 40 minutes long. My mouth is getting really, really dry now. I should have bought water. I'll do that for the next time, in the next video. Okay, let's get to the cons now. There are a lot of cons on the iPhone 5. The first thing I'll talk about is overheating. This thing heats up really, really, really fast. But that could be a good thing. Because sometimes you might be in a cold country, and sometimes you need a bit of warmth. You can use the radiator. You can put this on your fingers, and your fingers actually start to warm up. And for me playing the piano, sometimes I actually use this to warm my fingers before like a concert or something. iOS 6, the operating system on this is rubbish, and I hope to God they change it. It's too simple. Android's operating system is hands down better. I have a bit of experience of using Android, and I can confirm to you guys that it is far more better than this. It has widgets. You can go to the home screen and do widgets, and you can do other amazing things. This is just pages and pages of boring nonsense and crap. The best thing I've done to iOS over the last 7 years or so is actually use folders, which is kind of great. So iOS, another big deal, multitasking. Multitasking is crap. Say if it's Android, right, all you'd have to do is flick up like that. Flick up all the apps like that, and they'd go off your taskbar. But with this now, it's like this. I don't think you got to see that, like that, and flick them off, and then they'd go. But with this now, you have to hold down the app, and then you press the minus button to take rid of all the apps, which I don't like. And you can also do that kind of same thing with a playbook as well. I've got a playbook, and it's far more intuitive than iOS 6. iOS 6 really needs a big upgrade. It's basically the same as it was from iOS 1 back in 2007, and it hasn't changed at all, more or less. The keyboard. This is probably the only place where the BlackBerry has the upper hand here. The keyboard is crap. Let's go on to notes. I'll make a note. Let's see how fast I can type, "Hi, my name is Hezron." Oop, mistake already. And that's with mistakes, but it remembers my name, thankfully enough. That is rubbish. I have to mentally think about typing, which I don't like. Obviously, we can't blame us on iOS because it is a touchscreen, and what we're going to have to expect is that touchscreens going to have to suffer from this slow typing. But as we go on to the BlackBerry here, you can't really see it, but this is how fast I type. "Hi, my name is Hezron." There you go, done, like that. And I think I can put this behind my back, and I can lay it upside down, and I can type without one thinking on this BlackBerry. It's actually really great. So that's where the BlackBerry does have the upper hand here. Oh, another thing about iOS 6 actually, email. Push email. Push email is crap. What you can do, you're gonna have to set your emails to be pushed once an hour, once 30 minutes, once 15 minutes, but they never come instantly. But with the BlackBerry, they come instantly and effectively, which I love. So that's two things with BlackBerry that has upper hand. 9. That's my number on my steps here. The battery life on the iPhone is absolutely rubbish. I can't express to you how crap the battery life is. The battery life is absolutely appalling. I charged my phone today at 9 AM to 100% battery life. When I come home now, it's about 12%. I had about 40 minutes of gaming, a few text messages, one 2-minute call, and that was it. And it changed my battery life all the way down to about less than 20%, which was bad. I was really expecting more from my iPhone, sorry. And I think my BlackBerry really does have a longer battery life than my iPhone 5, which is really a really big shame. So hopefully iOS 7, which comes out in about 2 minutes, really does sort that out. Yeah, and I think that's it, guys. So let's compare and contrast the BlackBerry now. Overall, the pros that the iPhone 5 has compared to the cons, the pros outweigh the cons by a mile. If you want to consider the pros as a famous runner, we're talking Usain Bolt here, baby. And the pros on this actually outweigh, and I'd pick the iPhone 5 compared to the BlackBerry any day of the week. Guys, if you have a BlackBerry, please move over to the iOS. iOS is so much more better. You'd have a blast using it. Um, yeah. Overall, this is a beautiful, beautiful phone. For the last 5 days or so, I've really enjoyed using it. I can do much more that I could do my BlackBerry before, but I will always still keep my BlackBerry because of the push email, because of the text, because of the, how fast I can do emails with my BlackBerry, my physical keyboard. I'll continue to use my BlackBerry because for typing, you just cannot beat the BlackBerry's physical keyboard. It's great. And so, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I really hope I haven't forgotten anything here. Oh yes, the one last thing. Oh, I forgot about this. This is a big deal. Um, the screen size. This iPhone 5 is now the screen size is 4-inch. I think the iPhone 5 had a 3.5-inch, and overall, the 4-inch is really welcomed. It feels normal for me. Watching videos is much better than in the smaller 4S, the 4s and stuff. But one dilemma here, people. Okay, let's say we're browsing a web page, right? And we're we're on the run. We're going somewhere, and we can't really have time to stop or anything. With a bigger screen, you cannot reach that darn button at the top. You'd have to go all the way up like this and click up there and go back down again. See if you want to use the home button or something. And this kind of slows down how fast you can use your iPhone, which I don't know. I think it's up down to personal preference. Some people might choose the 4-inch, maybe it's smaller, compact, maybe I don't know. Um, but for me, I really love the 4-inch screen. Apart from that con, it's much. It works out better for the phone. I know my personal opinion. So yeah, that's it. That is it, guys. Oh yeah, and yeah, because of the 4-inch screen, when you're typing and stuff, you can actually see more of what's being text back to you and stuff while doing it. So that's really great. So guys, I hope you have guys enjoyed this very detailed review. It's my first review ever. This isn't even a tech channel, but I'm doing this review because I'm bored, really. That's the truth. So I hope you have learned a bit of insight into the BlackBerry and how long it can last you. Have a nice day, and yeah, I'm out.